No moi, Anna täällä, sun artisti, äänikoutsi ja musaope. Jatsteemaisen Patreon-yhteisöni keskustelun innoittamana mä reagoin tänään Gary Valencianoon, miten hänen nimensä lausutaan automakommenteissa, Chick-Corean Spainista. Tätä on ehdotettu mulle historian saatossa jonkin verran, mutta se on jotenkin aina majaillut muiden reaktioiden varjossa, vaan ei enää, nyt hypätään Espanjaan.
Wish 107.5.
Yesterday, just a photograph of yesterday, and all its edges folded into coated, faded sepia brown, and yet it's all I have of our past love. A postscript to its ending.
Oh my gosh, he's having so much fun here. Love the way he keeps straight tone up until the very end of his phrases where he releases that super wide vibrato with fuller tone. His expressions and gestures are exactly how I feel when I'm singing jazz. It's just a joy.
Brighter days, I can see such brighter days, when every song we sang is sung again. And now we know this time it's for good, and we're lovers once again. And you're near me.
Sori, meidän pitää pysähtyä hetkeksi ennen kuin itse biisi pärähtää käyntiin. Gary kunnioittaa täällä hienosti Al Jarreau'n versiota, lisäten tummempia sävyjä sinne tänne, luultavasti välillä jopa alentaen kurkunpäätään. Hän myöskin leikkii eri sävyillä ja vibraatolla enemmän kuin Jarreau. Kuulen myös enemmän R&B-riffittelyä ja juoksutusta sekä jotenkin tosi Stevie Wonder-maista nasalia lähestymistapaa ja kapeaa sävyä. Tosi paljon teksturileikkejä jo nyt ja hauskaa menoa. Mitähän seuraavaksi?
You're near. You're near me. But that's not all. I can remember the rain in December, the leaves were brown, falling down. In Spain I did love and adore you. The nights filled with joy were our yesterdays, and the nights were our needs of yearning. I can't recall my desire, bury a memory, it's on fire, and I get a picture of all our yesterdays. Yesterday I can say, I get a kick every time I see you gaze at me. I can remember the rain in December, the leaves were brown, falling down. Our love was a Spanish fiesta. The bright lights and sounds were our joy each day, and the nights were our needs of yearning. I can't recall my desire, bury a memory, it's on fire, and I get a picture of all our yesterdays. Yesterday I can say, I get a kick every time I see you gaze at me.
Tulen myöhemmin analysoimaan enemmän Garyn rytmiä ja sitä, miten hän onnistuu tuottamaan noin tarkkaa perkussiivista otetta. Mä jo yritin pysäyttää tätä monta kertaa, mutta mä en vaan pystynyt, tässä on niin hyvä imu. Herran jestas, miten tiukkaa settiä. Näin synkooppirikkaassa ja nopeatempoisessa kappaleessa kuulee heti, jos laulaja tai kuka tahansa liidissä on jäljessä ja Gary vetää hommaa eteenpäin kuin höyryjuna. Tämä 8 minuutin biisi vaatii paljon staminaa ja aktiivista happi- sekä tukityöskentelyä. Tukea ei vain rakenneta kerran biisin aikana ja lasketa sillä loppuun asti, vaan joka fraasi pitää valmistella erikseen. Se on yhtä hapen ja tuen rakentamista ja purkua. Tämä biisi, tämän niin kuin nopeinen fraaseineen ja lyrikkoinen kuulostaa tai tuntuu laulajasta helposti tältä. Anyway, let's carry on.
I see moments of history. Your eyes meet mine, and they dance to the melody as we live again, as if dreaming. The sounds of our hearts beat like castanets, and forever we'll know their meaning. I can't recall my desire, memory, a memory, it's on fire. I got a picture of all our yesterdays. Yesterday, I can say, like every time I see you gaze at me.
That's so awesome. It's like D and key are taking turns. You gaze at me, I see moments of history. Your eyes meet mine, and they dance to the melody. Here, can you hear that? Mine. That's very Stevie Wonder.
Of history. Your eyes meet mine, and they dance to
Very
the
narrow.
melody.
Nice.
As we live again, as if dreaming. The sounds of our hearts beat like castanets, and forever we'll know their meaning. I can't recall my desire, memory, it's on fire, and I got a picture of all our yesterdays. Yesterday, I can say, I get to every time I see you gaze at me.
Gosh! This is excellent! Wait. He has learned Algero's solo. This is so cool. I love it when singers showcase that they have studied the history of this song. This here needs a lot of work. We are talking about days and weeks, sometimes even months. I know that this sounds like a mess to somebody, but this man knows exactly what he's doing and what notes he's hitting here. I think he's going longer than Algero. Following the bass line. love the dynamic play. There we go.
You gaze at me. I see moments of history. Your eyes meet mine, and they dance to the melody.
Yes, they do.
As we live again, as if dreaming.
Yes.
The sounds of our hearts beat like castanets, and forever we'll know their meaning. I can remember the rain in December, the leaves were brown, falling down. Our love was a Spanish fiesta. The bright lights and sounds were our joy each day,
Yes.
and the nights were our needs of yearning. I can become my side, very the moment that's on fire. And I get a picture of all my yesterdays, just today I enjoy. I got to think every time I see that space.
Wish exclusive. On Wish 1075.
Yeah!
That distortion. That's great. Those riffs. Oh my gosh. Give me a minute. Mikä rytmillisesti tarkka, viihdyttävä ja monipuolinen esiintyjä tänään löytyikään. Gary ei missannut yhtäkään biittiä. Upea työtä etenkin istualtaan tällaisen aktiivisen, nopeatempoisen kappaleen parissa. Tämmönen nopea kappale on vaikea ja vaatii enemmän työskentelyä keskivartalon ja happikontrollin kanssa myös seisaltaan, joten propsit hänelle siitä, että hän suoriutui tästä näin upeasti istualtaan. Yleensä en näin pitkissä videoissa enää palaa ajassa taaksepäin, mutta nyt on 2 niin mielenkiintoista asiaa mielen päällä, että pakko vähän kelata tänne.
But that's not all. I can remember the rain in December, the leaves were brown, falling down. In Spain I did love and adore you. The nights filled with joy were our yesterdays, and the nights were our needs of yearning.
That twangy speech quality really helps his voice to flow light and bright on top of everything. His approach is also very staccato, which makes his phrases almost choppy, but in a good way. That attack with emphasis on consonants is also essential for fast tempo pieces that have a lot of lyrics that basically just fly by. If I was to sing that part, leaning towards the vowels and tie my words together, it would sound like I can remember the rain in December, the leaves were brown, falling down. This piece needs more attack and emphasis on the consonants for the clarity and to fit in with the overall percussive style. I can remember the rain in December, the leaves were brown, falling down.
But that's not all. I can remember the rain in December, the leaves were brown, falling down.
I can hear some squeezing and compression, which means internal tension that is not always harmful, but you can clearly see some external tension too. I'd like to see his neck more anchored. Although I have to say that the position of his mic here makes him go a little this can play a role with that external tension. Can you see what's happening in my neck?
In Spain I did love and adore you. The nights filled with joy were our yesterdays, and the nights were our needs of yearning.
Huomaatko muuten, että tässä klipin lopussa hän ihan suvereenisti vaan näyttää äänimiehille tosta, että hei, muuten tasoja voisi vissiin nostaa tonne kuulokkeisiin. Ja kaikki suoritetaan hymyillen ihan kuin se olisi osa tätä esitystä. Ihan mahtava, oikein tämmönen sulava miekkonen. Mut mitä mieltä sä olit tästä vedosta ja mun reaktiosta? Tule jakamaan ajatuksesi kommenttikenttään ja muista heittää mulle myös uusia reagointiehdotuksia. Muistathan myös tykätä tästä videosta, tilata mun kanavan ja klikata ilmoitukset päälle, niin et myöhästy mun seuraavasta reaktiovideosta ja sen ensi-ilta chatista. Nähdään toivottavasti siellä. Moi moi!